Hi, me again, and welcome back to the tutorial here. And before I told I will create from this sort, which we did in the part before, this sort here. So I will use some parts of this sort and remodel the handle and this stuff here. So first of all, I will copy it. So just hold down Shift and drag this to the left. Check your copy. Press OK. Now let's go to front. Press Z. And we need to delete some polys. So first of all, I will delete all this here, keep it like this, and I will affect the pivot to the center, turn this off, and move the blade here to the position where it should be to match our reference. And now I need to scale this a little bit to match this shape, so I will go here, first of all, select the vertex, because I don't want to scale this one. Probably, I think not. Just I want to scale the rest, the blade. Just that. So we'll select everything here. Check, press here grow. Let's go back at the perspective to check. Yep. One more time, I think. Yep. Now let's back to front, Z to zoom, and I will scale just the blade. I will scale it a little bit down and up. Pull it down a little bit more. Yeah, to make a shape like this. Now I will deselect everything here and scale the end of the sword a little bit to make it a little bit wider, and also here. Okay, so I modified just the blade because here it was too wide, here is not so wide. Now back Alt X and let's go here. Now I think again I can delete some polys, so I'll select this one on the handle here and from the other side. Now let's go to perspective. Now for these holes now I will use cap. So I will select this border and cap it. Now the same I will use from the other side, and you already noticed that the cap is looking a little bit strange, because the cap is working very well if you have just a flat shape, but if it's not flat, it can cap good, because the shape is missing some vertex and stuff like that. So I will just do some cuts. I will do these cuts here, and I will create the shape. Oops. And be careful to really cut from vertex to vertex, because if not, you will have a double vertex on the shape, which is really bad, and it can cause problems after. So I think one more here. No. So far this is good. So the same I will do on the other side. Oops. And also these ones here. And so far it should be good. Later we will fix more things here, but so far it's fine. So we have connected the blade, the new blade actually, to this shape here. No, not really connected, we just created it. Now, I will select these all bodies here. You can check grow and shrink. Oh, it's not working. So, everything here. You can do it from both sides, of course. Like this. Let's go to front and let's see. It should be just a straight shape, so I will just do one extrude so far. Like this. Now I'll select all vertex in this line and make it wider. like this. Now let's go back to perspective to check. So far everything fine, it's just a simple straight shape which we will modify a little bit later. Now let's go back here on the top. Now again, we can use cup. Now we don't need to do any cutting here, so we'll just select the top poly. We'll go to front and we'll make extrude. No, we'll make one bevel. Okay. Not so good. Now let's see what is wrong. Okay, maybe it's not straight how I thought. So I'll try to use the scale tool to make it absolutely straight. Now let's try extrude and we will see. Oops. Yep, now it's working how it should. So anyway, I will just do extrude here and drag this up. Now, better bevel. We don't have after to scale it. So I'll just do a bevel to make the initial shape for the handle. And I will stop here and go back here to this part and finish this. Then after I will go to the handle and make it up somehow. So let's go to perspective, I think to the best. First of all, select this edge, loop it on all sides. So also this one. And the same on the other side. So loop it and we'll do a chamfer. Sorry for that. Of course not so big one. Okay, I will use the manual settings for this. And make a chamfer like this to make it more around here. Now I will select all these edges here and here. And make two connections, 1 and 2. Now let's select again the scale tool and scale. Scale until the edges will be straight and, oops, not that one. Now let's go to top. No, sorry, I don't know. And scale this a little bit down. Now deselect these. And again, just a little bit, and again this. To make the shape more interesting, not just flat. And the same we will do from the front view. So again, I will select all the vertices here and scale them just a little bit. Okay, maybe after I will make there some more details. Probably. Now back here, I will connect this five times. Now this is the initial shape. This is starting shape. So again, I would like to scale this a little bit. Now I think this is not the right view for scaling that. Probably this too. Or maybe from perspective. No, probably not. Maybe front will be the right. But from front view, I was scaling just in this axis. I need to scale this in all axes to make it keeping the round shape. So I don't know. Okay. Okay. I will try to do it like this. Let's go to top. Z to zoom, and I will scale this a little bit. Let's go to front to see. Yeah, it's fine. Now again to top, Z to zoom, and again just a little bit. Again, deselect one, the top, and Z to zoom, and scale this to make the shape more round, not so straight. Now this is how I like the shape. It's a little bit more interesting than before. Now I will select all these here, loop them, chamfer them. I can keep it like this. Now again, like by the sort before, I will select these edges here, having them, Control Poly. Now I will use this bevel here and make the bevel, of course, much smaller. Yeah, something like this one. Now I will select the other chamfer here. Loop them and again apply a chamfer smaller than the initial one. Okay, like this. Now I will select again these edges here, connect them just once. Now let's go to top, Z to zoom. I will scale them inside. That was too much. On the back, top zoom, Alt X. Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah, this is fine. Now the handle is looking more interesting than this one. It was really simple, done. And now more details, maybe a little bit later. Now let's focus on the last part here. Now again, we have here some shape, which is not actually some, I don't know, it's a little bit strange shape here at the end. Now we can create that one, or create some other one. I will create this one here. Anyway, I will try to create that one. So I will select the top poly. Oops. Now again, the top poly here, and I will do bevels. I will do some bevels. I will try to fit the shape which is on the picture. Maybe creating something like this. It's not absolutely like on the picture, but it's done in a hurry, so can't think that will be the same like here. Now, I don't know if it's round or not. Probably it is. I have no idea. But I'll select it from like this, I think, and I will scale it a little bit. Yeah, to create a shape like this. I hope it will be looking not so bad how it's looking right now. Yeah, actually it's fitting the image better than that before. So I will loop this and chamfer this a little bit to make this a little bit more interesting to the eye. I will connect this twice. Keeping selected this, I will do extrude. The extrude will go inside. I will select again the other edges here, loop them, and I will do a tiny small chamfer like this. Now let's look on the handle back. Now actually I have no idea. Here should be some more details because the reference picture is hard to see if there should be something or not. But we can try to do there's something, even that I'm still thinking and I don't know what. Now we can try select this one here, ring that. Again, select this one, ring. We want to ring the select all the edges around. And we'll connect this. Can connect this twice, not just once. And from top view, we'll scale this. Scale this in this axis and also in this axis. And I don't know, I think I was scaling too much. Yeah, I was scaling too much, sorry for that. So again, let's go to top. It's a good view to scale. And scale this not so much. Yep, like this. Now back to perspective and chamfer this. Okay. And also we can select these edges here, same here, loop them and extrude them. Maybe a little bit more. Yep. Again, select the edges here and here, here and here. So what I'm trying to do is to do the shape a little bit more interesting and put there more details, stuff like that. So again, chamfer. And yes, it's really looking more interesting than the shape before. Now let's try the subdivision here. And you see? So the salt is done very quickly again. Also the top is looking not so bad. And we have the second sort. Now, similar technique like this one. Most of the same techniques like there. The last thing maybe which we can solve here is this. I was pulling it around. I probably pulled it too much. Now let's try to select all the edges around. Okay, the ring function is not working here, just to be sure. So probably the connect will also not going. Okay, let's try something before we'll go to the last model. Let's go to bottom. Yep, let's go to bottom, select this one here and connect. Now select this here, this 4, connect. This again, connect, and also again this one. Okay, now let's go to vertex and cut, and we will do a manual cut here to finish the shape around. Now let's go to edge, select the shape here which we created. On perspective, Z to zoom, and we'll try just simply pull this up. Okay, we need to do one more cut from here, and the same from the other side. And now it should be looking a little bit different. Anyway, see. Yeah, actually it is. Oops. 4. We'll make the cut one step more here. And the same from the other side. Select again the edge. So I'll deselect this here. Select this one here. Deselect and and again I will do extrude. Oops. Sorry, and I will keep it like this. Okay, so this sort is done. I can check this one. How it's looking now. Yeah, like this. So we did this sort with more details than this one here. And now the last one, which is looking like a Schmitta, or how it's called. Now the blade here is a little bit different, so probably I will start it from a new shape. So let's go back to front. And again, we'll start from a cylinder. We'll keep the segments here by 1 and the sides by 8. Let's go back to gray, F4, to see the edges. Let's rotate this by 80 degrees. Maybe a little bit more small. Yeah, like this. And cover the poly. Let's call it sort 3. And we can start a model. I'll select again the bottom poly. And let's start the bevel of the shape of the handle. So just bevel and bevel outside. I think like 3 bevels would be fine. And we can do 1 extrude. Now again I will do extrude. Now we can fix this a little bit. Pull this a little bit up. And the rest we can fix later, like this one here. We can fix it now. Loop this, and actually we can just chamfer this. Now for the blade. Let's go to perspective. Pull this up. I will inset this. Okay, I will inset this like this. And I will also scale it down. And this will be my initial shape for the blade. Maybe a little bit more thin. Like this. Oops, we are in perspective. Front and zoom. And we'll make extrude from this. Also, I will pull it right down like this. Now, I will try to create the shape of the blade. I'll try to put it somewhere here. So first of all, it should be a little bit more big. So grow this vertex here. Let's go to perspective. And we will scale this, scale it in this axis a little bit. Yeah, maybe the initial shape should be like this. And let's do 1 connect so far. Pull it up. So here, let's do again connect. So here, connect, and before I will go further, I will fix this one here. So I'll just scale this, and again, the same here. Now, yep, edge, loop it, and again, scale this. And now we're going to a point where it will be looking very strange when we'll be doing this like this, but actually not. So don't listen to me. Again, I will move this a little bit. I will make here 3 connections. And let's do the first one. So I will deselect this at the bottom. Move this a little bit and scale this again. All takes to see through. Oh, not so much, a little bit less. Pull this away. Okay, loop this one. So we'll just was just extruding now, trying to fit our shape, the vertex and the shape of the blade. So it might be easier to do it just from some box or something like this. I hope I will not go back to the box, but it's actually good method too, I think. So I want to make the shape like 3D, so to be on all axes going somewhere. Like with the box, it would be more harder to do. So we have a really rough shape of this. When we go to perspective, you can see that it's we have enough polys here, which will help us later to do the stuff of the sort. With the box, we'll have small problems there, I think, but still it's looking very strange. So anyway, we need to do some fixes there. So I will try to make the rough shape fit a little bit more to this. Turn this off. And anyway, it's still just the rough shape. So okay, it's fine. And this one here, maybe a little bit wider. Okay, the tip we'll do at the end. So let's go from the start, and again, we'll connect this. Oops, not 3 times, just once, of course. Let's go to vertex, and again, we'll scale this a little bit. Still trying to fit the shape to the reference, even that at the top it's not so. But this we'll fix a little bit later. Again, connect it once, and again. And the same here. We don't want to put there too much of the edges, because there could be again a little bit problem after. It's not good to have less edges or too much edges if we want to use subdivision later. So I'm trying to be careful with this. But I think at some place we will need to do more of them or less, but we'll see after. So still we're just playing with scaling of the shape. It's nothing hard. Sure, it's very easy. Just some people need something like kick to start something. So I think this will be for some people a good start how to start weapons like this. Okay, I will do this a little bit more. The shape is going nicely down. Okay, the blade is forming slowly. Just need to be careful that we still will be fitting the shape and stuff like that. So scaling and moving. Okay, I think one more here, connect. And let's select the bottom poly here. And let's do a bevel. Like this. Move this. Oh, let's go here. Z to zoom and perspective. So gain. Okay, it's fine. So far it's fine. Make here an inset, a small inset at the tip. For select it, yeah. It's too much, of course. And let's go to front, Z. I will pull this away and keep like this so far. Probably later we'll fix it a little bit more. So far is enough. Okay, we can try subdivision now to see. Now, as you can see, the Schmitter is looking nice, but it's smaller like before. Like, see, he's bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. So not all parts are sharp like before. We'll fix later. Not in this moment. Let's try to finish this one and after go back to the blade. So let's go to front set to zoom. Now, from perspective it will be much better. Again, I will select this one here and this here. Now we can go to front, Z to zoom on that, and just extrude. We'll extrude a little bit. Wait. No, it's fine. Extrude this. It should be actually straight. And somehow in this moment it should rotate. Now for the rotation here, you can really do many ways. We'll go by some very easy one. Just do it first on this shape here. Just move this and rotate a little bit. Probably. See? It's very easy. We can probably do it much better with the hinge from edge, but I think for this kind of shape, it's really enough just to do it like this. And one more time. We'll check it from perspective if it's really not looking very strange. Actually not, it's just too wide, which we'll fix a little bit later. and probably this shape, the second one, we can do a hinge from edge, and if it will be looking better, we'll just make a mirror of that. So we'll see. Now, hinge from edge, a very good technique, I think. First of all, I will make this straight. Just by scaling and selecting the poly. I will move this, clone to element. Let's go to front, first of all. And I will go with this a little bit up. Now, from perspective, it will be better to see. And to make we'll try something like this. Now, select this here, hinge from edge. Now I will try to select the hinge. Okay. Oops, bad one, bad hinge. Again. This is on the top, but why is this happening? Okay, I'll move this more down to see how it will change. Now I always forgot how to hinge from edge properly. Oops. Just a minute for me. Yeah. Okay, I don't have time for that. Okay, one more time. I'll move this rather back and up and try it again. And after, yeah, this is working. Okay, my bad. Oops. I always forgot where I do the mistake by this. I'll do it by, I don't know, 60 degrees probably. 70 and a half segments. Or maybe more. 70. Or something like 70. And now let's try extrude. And probably this is much better than just rotating. Of course, it's better. So just move this. Here I will just rotate it a little bit and also connect this and make a shape like this. Okay, so I will do a mirror from this shape. What I will do, I will select this one, my ugly. Now it's not ugly, of course, but you can see that this is looking better, so why not use the better one? I will try to select just here the polys, grab them, delete. Now the same I will do here. I will not delete them, hold down shift, move it here, clone to element. Okay, I don't want to mirror anything. Front Z to zoom. And let's rotate it by 90 degrees. And also here. Maybe let's go to top, Z to zoom again. And move this here. Now select all vertex here and wait. Let's go better from front, but because I'm selecting too much vertex, and I don't like much. If I'm selecting too much of the vertex there, it's a sign that I'm selecting something which I don't want. And after when I will weld them, I will have a problem, because if you try for something, yeah, you can always fix it, but if you weld something very bad, there's no chance to fix that. So with this shape, it's probably too long. Move it back a little bit, and also I will move it a little bit down. Maybe a little bit rotate. Like this, and the same I will do here. So back, a little bit up, and rotate. A little bit back. Okay, so we have the handle here, which is not finished yet, but it's a start. Started to make the blade for the Schmieder, and also the handle here. Now, where to continue? I can't choose. Now we can try go here again. Select the edge here and loop it. Control vertex. We can try to make it a little bit more bigger by scaling it back. Okay. Of course, we need to scale this, but that we can do a little bit later. But just to be sure we don't forget about anything, we select these edges, and connect them once to make there one more edge, just for sure. And I think I will continue in the next part, because I think it was probably enough for anyone, for me for sure. So I will just fix this one here. I will loop this and scale this to fix the tape. Now it's better. And I will continue in the last part of modeling. Or no, before I think I will fix the handles. Now, to be sure that I will not select anything else. Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. So I will select these and these. Let's go to front, Z to zoom on that, and deselect everything here to be sure that we don't select the blade. Now back to top, make it smaller. Now deselect, again smaller, again deselect, and again smaller. Now, this will be a little bit hard to select. Now let's go to front, and we need to deselect just these ones here, and the same on the other side. And again, we'll scale this a little bit, front and Z, and again. Top and Z, and again, we'll scale this a little bit, front Z, and again, we'll deselect, deselect this vertex here, and I think after I will make a break and continue a little bit later. So top and Z, and scale a little bit. Yep. Front and Z, and deselect one more. Maybe I should make less segments than 7, maybe just 5. Save us some time. So now we're just scaling like idiots. Sorry for that, but it's true. Now, why it's so? Maybe I should go to do this with bevel or some other things, but I wasn't. Now, maybe also it would be easier to delete and start over, but no. So again, just a little bit scaling, a few more and we are done. So anyway, it's nothing hard. Now, sorry, a few more top and Z and really just few front and Z and deselect the last one here and the last. Now let's go to perspective and you can see that now the shape is way better than it was just like before. Maybe it should make more of the scaling there, but it's after up to you. I will not do the scaling again. But you can after. I like it like it is right now. So for me it's fine. And how I said, I will continue later. So thanks for watching so far and see you in the next time. Bye bye.